Hello, and welcome to Lumpia And Latkes. I'm Jay, a Filipino-American.
And I'm Mitch, an American Jew. We are friends
And former co-workers.
who riff all day at work and decided to create this podcast for extended conversations on anything that intrigues us.
We won't always get it right, but we'll do what we can. Thanks for joining us. On this episode of a very special Lumpia And Latkes. We're talking about, Mitch, I know you had that problem. You have that problem that your drugs aren't the answer, man. Drugs aren't it. Don't do them.
They're not?
They're not the
Wait
answer,
a minute.
man.
I thought they were.
Nah, man, don't do that. Reach out for help. You can find programs. We can get you clean, man. I mean, drugs aren't it. In case people can't tell, we're talking about those sitcom after-school specials, a very special episode, where it's like every time it's like the sitcoms where it's like, Different Strokes, Family Matters, Growing Pains, all of them. Every single sitcom has had some sort of episode where they're like, I guess they're trying to go for Emmys or something, because they're like, they're like, oh, well, we got to talk about drugs, we got to talk about alcohol, we got to talk about, sex, all that kind of stuff.
Sure,
It's always something. It's always something in these shows. And maybe it's for good reason, because, again, I think we talked about before, they're in the pop culture zeitgeist, right? I mean, if the show is popular enough, it's kind of on that show to also make some sort of commentary about something. To stand for something, right? It's the only right thing to do, because you can put all this comedy out there, but you should also put a little bit of fact out there, because again, you're people are watching you. You have a platform. You probably should say something about some sort of social commentary, for stuff that people
teaching
are
lessons in some fashion, if you will, or
giving out morals, right?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Yep. Setting it straight.
Things. Yeah. So the first one that I have is Different Strokes, The Bicycle Man. This is from 1983.
Yeah.
If people don't remember Different Strokes, right? It's about basically it's about two little black kids who get adopted by this old white man who's bald, and he's like a millionaire or something, very rich. And it's about the hijinks they go through, and also the man already has like a daughter, Dana Plato, and it's how they go through their life and they deal with stuff. Different Strokes is usually about comedy, but then this one,
this one is very serious.
Very serious. So basically, it
was a two-parter.
Yeah, it's a two-parter, but it's basically Gary Coleman. What? Arthur? Is that his name?
Arnold.
That's
Arnold
right.
And Dudley.
Arnold. Yeah. So Arnold and Dudley. Yeah. Arnold
his friend.
Arnold is Gary Coleman. Dudley is his friend, and they go to this bicycle shop, and the bicycle shop owner is really friendly. He's like, he's a nice guy. He's doing all sorts of stuff with them, and they go there by themselves, like after school and stuff. And eventually, it's like this dude. He's like, well, let me show you some more stuff I got in the back, and it's like a whole like house kind of setup. It's like his own apartment that's attached to the bike shop in the back.
Yep.
And then he starts giving him stuff he's like, oh, you can have this ice cream, just don't tell your parents and all that kind of stuff. Until eventually it gets serious, and he starts taking pictures. Like, hey kids, just go ahead and take your shirts off. Yeah, why don't you go ahead and just pose.
That was creepy.
Yeah, real creepy. Real creepy.
But the good news in the end, though, is that Mr. Drummond figured out what's going on and called the cops on him and took care of him.
Yeah.
And, of course, they had to talk to Arnold, and Arnold didn't understand what was going on, and he didn't quite get it at first. And then all of a sudden he realized what happened, and he was like, he felt really bad. And
of course, they try to blame themselves. The kids always try to blame themselves. It's never the kids' fault.
Nope.
It never is, but they always try to blame themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Because, again, kids don't know any better. They're still kids.
Yep.
They don't have that judgment. But yeah, luckily also, just throwing it out there, they got the kids, they got Dudley. He was shirtless at the time, but they got him before anything actually happened. So luckily there's that. Sometimes people are not that lucky. Unfortunately, this is how stuff goes. But that's a really dark episode in that history. And I think, again, after that, most of the stuff, I'm sure they've dipped into other, really dark things, but that was the darkest episode they ever had of that show. Because most times it's just like, oh, what you talking about, Willis? It's like, Yeah, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, let's talk about child molesters. Like, okay. Let's go also with this is the one we talked about before too. I think "Saved by the Bell."
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Jesse's song from 1990, and this is basically about drug abuse. So Jesse feeling pressures from having to be the best student because she's like the top student in her class, whatever. She gets excellent grades. She feels like she has to keep up with it, so she starts taking caffeine pills to to keep herself awake and be able to study more and really get into it. And she basically overdoses on those caffeine pills, where she gets so hyped up, like Zach has to like snap some common sense back into her. It's like stop, and like try and make her stop. And she really falls into like a deep spiral. Like she starts crying and like she starts singing the song from Flashdance. I'm so excited.
Yep.
Yeah, it's really heavy stuff for
it was
kids
for
teen
after
show.
school stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
man, absolutely.
Yeah. But yeah, caffeine pills definitely still a thing. I mean, again, it is only just caffeine pills. Caffeine is the unfortunately caffeine is the most widely used drug in the world. That's just it's not really regulated in many real way, because caffeine's in everything. Caffeine's in your soda. I mean, it's just a thing. It's not. I don't really see it as a gateway drug, but it certainly is a drug because it's made to be addicting. But then I mean, with that whole episode with drug abuse and stuff, like that's what they're really going for. It's like, yeah, there's caffeine pills here. I think at some point even Zach might have talked to the camera and said like, yeah, we're just talking about caffeine pills here, but it could be worse.
It could be worse.
It could be worse.
Could be a lot worse.
Yeah. Let's move on from there.
How about Punky Brewster and Cherry Lifesaver?
Yeah.
You know about that one?
I didn't. I wasn't a Punky Brewster kid.
Yeah, I watched Punky Brewster. I remember this episode myself.
All right.
Henry threw away an old refrigerator, like a World War II refrigerator or something like that. It conked out or whatever. And he threw it out in the backyard, and Punky and her pals are playing hide and seek, and Cherry chose to hide in the fridge, and Henry finds her later, and she's unconscious and not breathing.
What?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. Luckily, Punky was taught CPR at school that day, so they were able to revive Cherry in the nick of time.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and it's interesting too, because it was like, one of the things that they had is refrigerators sold after a certain year or something like that had to be able to be opened from the inside to prevent such an injury.
That's fair.
Like this.
Yeah.
But, they're kids that, unfortunately died from stuff like this. It's crazy.
I think that also brings up the whole point about with the walk-in freezers, because that's the thing. I mean, people have been straight up. They've died in walk-in freezers because they couldn't get back out. Those are dangerous things.
I actually got stuck in a walk-in freezer.
See, that's terrible. We had a walk-in freezer at our Walmart, and I didn't like going in there. I had to put some stuff in there once per
doesn't it have a latch on the inside to let you out?
It does. But still, the whole idea of like just going into a freezer, like knowing what can happen in the freezer.
Nah, mine was the freezer at Wendy's, man. It didn't have a latch on the inside to open up.
Oh wow! So what'd you do? You put something to like block the door?
When you remembered.
Oh shit! Okay.
Yeah. If not, you just you would try to not let the door lock.
Yeah.
Just like have it open to like a crack or whatever, and everything's usually fine. But then if somebody just walked by and closed it, guess what? The good news though is that where the door to the freezer was, it was actually no, it wasn't the freezer, it was the refrigerator. So, but still cold as shit in there. But the freezer was outside. The refrigerator was inside. And I got stuck in that refrigerator once, and it'll never happen again.
Right. Especially because you don't work at the Wendy's anymore.
That's right. That's
like,
why it'll never happen again.
That's
right. 100%.
The other thing that reminds me of too for that episode is Lilo and Stitch. Right? If you remember Lilo and Stitch when they're the original like animated one, not the remake with the live people, but Nani is chasing Lilo, and like she's just trying to do her best thing, like trying to take care of Lilo, but Lilo's kind of being a brat, and so she like ends up like going into the washer, in the door of the washer, and that got changed when it got put on like Disney Plus, and they changed it into just like instead of a washer, now it's just like a wooden crate thing, and they put like a pizza box in front. Yeah, if you watch it, they changed.
Oh yeah.
That scene.
Yeah, I remember that now.
Yeah,
that's so weird that they changed that, man. It's just so weird.
I mean, because I saw a video once of that actually happening, where there's a kid who was at a laundromat who didn't know what they were doing, and they went into it was a washer, right? And they went in there, and then somehow the thing got closed and turned on, and it took like a minute for the parents to realize, or the babysitters or whatever, and then they saw it, and then they had to press stop, and they got the kid out. Luckily, the kid was okay, but it's like,
sure,
yeah, it's a real concern.
That minute, that's terrible.
Yeah,
I get
that's
it.
terrible.
That's horrible.
I mean, luckily, it's just still filling up with water, but at the same time, like, water's pouring down the kid, the thing's moving around. It's like, that's a horrible thing. So, like, I could see why they'd have to change it. Like, again, because stuff that people can replicate, it's why it's why there's like all these warnings, and why you don't really see like the old kids shows on TV anymore with like Bugs Bunny and stuff, because like, you have people whacking each other over the head with like hammers and stuff. It's like, you can replicate that, don't do it, never do it. Tom and Jerry, like, there's a bunch of that kind of stuff. It's like, I don't know, I guess at some point people didn't really think about people replicating that stuff and trying to like emulate television, but I mean, certainly people did it. I mean, people, it's still a thing today, and which is why it's so surprising when you see all the murder and stuff. Like, I've been on like a Law and Order binge on YouTube, seeing all the clips. It's like, there's so much murder. It's like murder and rape and incest. It's like, oh my gosh.
Law and Order's been around for a very long time.
It has been. So many people on that show. I want to get into some of that stuff with Law and Order, because that's a great show.
It is
all
a
the
good
different iterations from Law and Order all the way to Law and Order SVU now, right? So.
Oh man, there's more than that.
Of course, there's more, but I mean, SVU, Mariska Hargitay, still holding it down.
Yeah, still holding down the fort.
But in any case, we got off topic. Let's go back. Yeah. You remember Fresh Prince of Bel-Air?
Yes, sir, I do.
The infamous one with Papa's Got a Brand New Excuse from 1994, when Will met his father again.
Okay.
You remember that one?
Not off the top of my head, no, sir.
Yeah, Will's father in that show, right? Because people don't remember Will Smith is a kid who, he was in Philly, and his mom said, you're living with your auntie and uncle in Bel Air, right? And then that's what is it? Uncle Phil and Aunt Viv.
Yep,
and
Uncle Phil and Aunt Viv. Yep.
And Uncle Phil is a freaking judge. And,
yes, he was.
And very rich. They live in, Bel Air. It's a very
Beverly
well-to-do area.
Well, Bel Air.
Yeah, Bel Air. And, he goes to live with them, and it's all about the hijinks that ensue. And eventually his father shows up, and he's really been a deadbeat. He shows up out of nowhere and says, like, hey, well, I'm just trying to reconnect with you. And then, like, the whole time, Uncle Phil's like, I don't know. Like, all of a sudden you show up, what do you really want? He's like,
right.
And Dad's like, well, I've been out of my son's life. I just want to reconnect. It's like, all right, I'm watching you. And then eventually it gets to the point, like, where the father says, hey, let's, I'll take you. We'll live together. We'll be back together. We'll be father and son. We'll do all the father and son stuff, everything we missed out on, because he's been out of his life for a long time. And then Will gets excited, and it gets to the end, and eventually the dad does the thing that he's always done, where he's the deadbeat and says, hey, you want to tell Will that I'm not going to be able to take him? And Uncle Phil's like, you're going to break his heart? You're his father. I knew you were up to no good. I knew you weren't going to do what you said you were going to do. And then he's like, look, man, and then all of a sudden Will comes in. It's like, hey, Dad, I'm ready to go. And then, the father comes up with a crappy excuse. It's like, hey, man, things came up, so we're not going to be able to do this. You can see the pain on Will's face until eventually he walks, the father walks out of the mansion. Will, says, I don't need him. I don't need anybody. To hell with him. And he, gets real upset. It's one of the most amazing scenes for a sitcom I've ever seen because it's real. You could feel the emotion, and you see the pain on Will's face, and also on Uncle Phil's face, and then he turns around to Uncle Phil and it's just like the most painful scene where he says, "How come he don't want me, man?" And he says it while crying, and then they just embrace, and while they embrace, like Uncle Phil, like it wasn't on purpose, like they were actually upset, so he like knocked off Will's hat by accident. It's a real sad scene. Real sad scene.
I think I remember that one.
Yeah. It was a real tough thing. I mean, some people just aren't meant to be parents. That's for sure.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, some people get, that's the thing. If anybody trying to be a parent, they got to realize that's a real thing. That's an 18 year more commitment. At least 18 years to get them to like college, get them out of high school, out of the public system. So
exactly.
It's like, you're making that investment. You need to be there. Oh,
what's that movie? Hang on, I'm gonna try to look for it.
Okay.
You keep on talking though.
Okay, but yeah, it's you can't just make these decisions lightly. If you're going to have a child, I mean, know that's a full on commitment. Don't do it lightly. This is a terrible thing that should never happen, and it was very real in the way that Will Smith and Uncle Phil, and even that guy who betrayed the father, did it. It was a really heartbreaking scene. It's on YouTube if I can find it. Again, that episode was called "Papa's Got a Brand New Excuse" from 1994 for Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Really good show overall, of course. You find what you're looking for?
I did. It was what you were talking about earlier with the kids and all that, and how Will Smith is like, why doesn't he want me, and how we made the comment that they can make anybody a dad, if you will. So I remembered the line in the movie Parenthood, which is an older movie. You can look it up, Jay. I don't know if you've ever seen it, but Keanu Reeves is in this movie. Okay. And the famous quote that I was thinking of was, Mrs. Buckman, you need a license to buy a dog or drive a car or even catch a fish, but they'll let any butt-reaming asshole be a father. I just had to throw that in.
You can also say that for gun ownership too. In a weird way.
Okay, sure.
It's like, hey, man, if you don't have a record and you pass that background check, I mean, they just let you have it.
Yeah.
But that's a different story altogether.
Yes.
How about this one? Boy Meets World Cult Fiction from 1997.
Okay.
Boy Meets World certainly had a couple episodes that went this way for like after school special. This one was straight up Sean, who's Corey's best friend, joins a cult. They don't say they're a cult, but like they have like the mentality of a cult. It's like, hey, we're all friends here. We're all here for you, Sean. We're here in our inner circle. We're gonna get you through it. And then like Corey's dad, sees all that. It's like, no, that's clearly a cult. And then he comes in and busts in the cult and like breaks Sean out. It's like, Sean, you're being brainwashed. This is not it. I remember seeing that, and I didn't quite understand it as a kid. I was like, I don't understand what all this means. It seems like they just want to help him.
Yeah.
So that one didn't really translate well for me as a child. I understood later when I looked it up. It's like, okay, it's a cult. But I mean, you don't really. If you're a child, watching this, like, you don't really know what a cult is.
Yeah, that's true. I get what you're saying there. Yeah. You really don't.
It's like, it's like. I mean, I appreciate what they said. I mean, it makes sense, I guess, because. With all these shows, like with any of these shows, I mean, I know people are going to go back to watch them eventually as adults because it's part of their nostalgia. It's part of realizing what you had. And then if you watch these old episodes, you're like, oh, that's what they were trying to say. I mean, how many times have you watched an old show and you're like, oh, I didn't realize that was happening before, or I didn't see that in the background. It's that kind of effect. It's like you go back and you're like, oh, it's that sudden realization of like, oh, there's more here than what I thought it was.
Yeah,
that's what I think. You got any on your side anymore that you found?
I do, man. Growing Pains, season 2, episode 15. Thank God it's Friday. It's paraphrasing in that one there. Basically, which one is it? Who is it? Mike Seaver? Yeah, Mike, who's played by Kirk Cameron, and a couple of his friends. they go to a party and people are doing cocaine in the bathroom and they don't know how to cope with that, you know? So they're trying not to be weenies about it and stuff like that. And they eventually say, no, we're not going to do it. And then they tell their parents, and the parents are very proud of them for not doing stuff like that. And, you know, it's like you know, it's kind of a good-hearted thing in the end because they're not going to go ahead and do that. But then there's like another episode. I remember the old TV show Webster.
Webster, yeah, with the little kid, yeah.
Yep,
What's his name?
There was Emmanuel Lewis.
That's it, yeah.
Yep.
That little tiny kid.
Yeah, I can't think of which episode it was, but there was one of the episodes that he almost burned down the house.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I remember that one. I remember that one.
Oh, okay.
That one was kind of interesting. And then there was DJ. Oh yeah, Full House from back in the 80s, man. Late 80s, early 90s. There was one called Fast Friends. DJ Tanner develops an eating disorder.
Yeah.
Party. Yeah.
That's right. I do remember that one.
Yeah, she gets hospitalized for it, which is crazy. Old school Family Ties with Michael J. Fox. There was an episode called Say Uncle with Tom Hanks. He was the Uncle Ned, and Uncle Ned had alcoholism and struggled with it and had a violent outburst and wound up hitting Alex, knocking Alex in the face.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, man. And then there's another one in Family Ties as well for My Name is Alex. That was a 2-part episode where they had to deal with the drama of his friend's death because he died from drunk driving.
That's
so
right.
It was a 2-part episode that he had to deal with that. Yeah, that was a very emotional time.
Yeah, Family Ties certainly got into that a lot with that stuff.
They did, and so
and
did. Oh goodness gracious me, what's the other name of that thing? I just read it off. Growing Pains.
Yeah, and then so did definitely Good Times. They built it as a sitcom, but it's like every episode was something. It's like I remember when Penny, who was eventually adopted by Willona, she was going through like basically child abuse. There was a famous scene with like Penny was played by Janet Jackson of all people, young Janet Jackson.
Wow.
Right? And then it was a famous scene where her own mother was like she gets home late or something like school, and her mother's like mad, and then you can see Penny like standing there at the corner of the door and say like, "No, Mama, not the iron again," and they cut.
Ooh.
It's like
that's creepy.
Yeah, it's like really well done, but it's like, man, they were not afraid to go some really dark places with Good Times. And I think that was a lot to do with the guy who played James Evans, the father. Because he was like, that dude was like, because he saw what they were doing with like, you know, trying to get the sitcom going with JJ saying like, you know, dynamite and trying to do all the funny stuff and like have all the hijinks. Whereas James Evans was like, you know, I forget what his real name is, but James Evans was like straight up like, look, man, we can make a statement here. We can say stuff, and apparently it got to be too much to where eventually they just like they wrote him off the show. Like they just killed him off.
Wow.
That was another after school special one where basically it's like what is it? Florida Evans, the mother. Like she says, yeah, James is over there in Alaska doing something. You know, he's doing great stuff. He's out there doing work, and then they're all like celebrating. I think he's supposed to come back home, and so they can celebrate his like promotion or whatever, or something. That I'm maybe getting it wrong, but they have a big party with all the neighbors and the kids, and then she gets like a letter that comes in the mail and says, "Dear Mrs. Evans, we regret to inform you that James was killed in an automo," and she stops there and like breaks down, and the whole episode is about her not grieving and just weirdly just like just going through it, like, you know, everything's fine, everything's okay, until eventually she breaks out at the end with another really classic scene, like where she's like cleaning up after the party and she has the punch bowl and she slams it on the ground and she says, damn, and then all the kids go up to hug her, and so is Willona. It's like, yeah, she finally breaks down, like she's, you know, because James was her rock, it was her husband, right? So
Yep.
Yeah, that was famous. I mean, they went a lot of places with that show. That show really, which is why it's so disappointing when they made the Netflix version with the cartoon. Reboot.
That was
really terrible.
That was kind of I didn't care for that.
Yeah, bad. It's like that is like again, yes. Good Times, the original, had like stereotypes and had some weird stuff going on, but at the heart of it, it was a show about real people. Whereas the cartoon version just looked way too extreme, and like they were just doing way too much, and it kind of lost the heart that it was going for. Like I think there is a place for a modern Good Times reboot, but that wasn't it.
But not in that context.
No, not like that.
Yeah.
And then we go to Family Matters.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, like that
the
one.
life of the party.
Yeah. Yeah, the
Yeah,
life of the
man.
party. Yeah.
Yep. That was a good one there, where Urkel goes ahead and has able to get some alcohol, and they drink.
They spike
and,
the punch, right? Yeah.
Yep. They spike his punch unknowingly, of course, but he still acts like a fool, and then gets a sober talking to afterwards about the pains of underage drinking.
And there was another episode too.
Did you ever drink when you were underage, Jay?
Oh hell no.
You never did?
Hell
Seriously?
no, I did not. I was one of those kids who I was I don't know what you would call it, like just a sad sack, I guess. I don't know. I didn't do anything. I barely did anything.
Sack.
I mean, when I was a kid in school and all that stuff, I didn't have any of those kind of friends. I wouldn't even really do it. We would hang out a little bit. Like, the worst thing we did was maybe, let's see here. In elementary school, I remember I was playing with my friend Cliff. He was in the neighborhood. He lived like somewhere down, like a couple houses down. And we were playing, and then like we were playing with the ball, and the ball got in the street, and he ran out to go get it. And then the lady stopped and said, "I could have ran over your kid. Stop doing that." Yeah.
Okay.
And then we got in trouble with our parents.
worst.
So like, that was the worst as a kid.
Wow.
And then I do remember. I mean, this is pretty much just admitting to a crime that happened at this point.
Oh my gosh.
It's not a huge thing. It's
Okay.
it was for a high school production for theater, right? Because I was in the International Thespian Society, as they call it.
Okay. Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And then we were making the set because we also, it's the same. Yeah, I'm sure it happened in like lots of places. You had your actors, but then those actors were also people who built the set because you don't have professionals. So,
Okay.
we were making all this stuff. We had this door we had to put up. I'm like, man, this door's not standing up the right way. We need like a cinder block. And so I went with my friend. I'm not going to say him here because I don't want to incriminate him. Went with my friend and another friend, and we were going to go to the Lowe's. We're like, well, we'll just go buy a cinder block, okay? And we were driving by this construction site, and we saw these cinder blocks sitting around, like we should just get one of those. Like, are you serious? Yeah, just get one of those. And then they say, go, Jay, go. So I get out of the vehicle real quick. I grab one.
The cinder block.
I grab one. I put it in the trunk, and I get back in and say, go, go, go.
That's it.
and we use that cinder block.
I think it's absolutely hilarious that you say you don't want to incriminate your friend.
I don't want to incriminate him. 20-something years ago. They're still looking for us.
They're still looking for you. And that cinder block.
And that cinder block.
If anybody knows what happened to that cinder block, please go ahead and... Oh, my God.
Hey, man. I'm just saying this, clearly that was wrong.
You are extremely... ultra mild compared to what I
am.
Oh my God!
What did you do?
Oh God! What didn't I do?
Yeah.
Oh God! I mean, shoot! I caused all sorts of havoc in first grade to the point that
Where were you on the night of the first?
No, dude, I know, right? So I caused so much havoc in the first grade that on the first day of second grade, I made a snide comment not even 10 minutes into the first day of school. And the teacher sent me to the principal's office, and I walked right into the principal's office, and she looked at the secretary looked at me, shook her head, and she said, "Yep, go on in. She'll be in there in a minute." And I walked in, sat down in the principal's chair, and propped my feet up on the desk and waited for them to show up.
Ooh, you're a bad boy.
Yeah, I was bad. I was terrible. But see, I was pretty bad all through elementary school to the point where I eventually started to be good. Like by fifth, sixth grade, I started run the straight and narrow, and I was being good. So much so that when I got in trouble about something that wasn't my fault, I literally would tell the truth on it, and they totally believed me. So hey, I turned it around, which was awesome.
Yeah.
But then once I got, a little bit older, yeah, I mean, I had my fair share of fun. I mean, come on. In high school, I downed a whole bottle of strawberry Boone's Farm in 30 seconds at a party.
Okay.
I'd hop up on my buddy Matt's roof, and we would smoke cigarettes in the afternoon just because we could. I went rolling of houses when I was 15 years old. I literally had a backpack stuffed with nothing but toilet paper, and I would hop out of my front window of my bedroom and go rolling houses in the middle of the night with friends just because we could. I've done Chinese fire drills multiple times. I even did a Chinese fire drill with Brandon's parents watching us do it, and then Brandon having to drive. We drove somewhere. I can't remember where it was. I think we drove to Mount Trashmore, actually. Yeah, I think we did drive to Mount Trashmore or something crazy like that. And he got on the payphone and called his parents and swore up and down that they weren't doing a Chinese fire drill. They were somebody else needed to drive because the other person didn't have his license, so they quickly just ran around to do that, type thing. Oh my God!
Yeah, just to remind those for who don't, because I'm sure there are people who don't know. It's like Chinese fire drill. You go to get to a red light, and then everybody gets out, and you all change places.
That's right. You all change places in the car.
Yeah.
Yep. Shoot to even. I went to Mount. I just got my driver's license, and we drove to Mount Trashmore after dark and parked over on the other side of Mount Trashmore where Kids Cove was, and we started walking around the park in the dark. And next thing we know, there's a police helicopter above with a spotlight that catches all of us, and we walk back to the car.
Okay.
I am the only one out of the entire group that had any form of ID on us whatsoever, and I handed him my driver's license, and the guy looked at me and said, "You're not supposed to be on the park after dark." "Okay, officer, we didn't know. We're so sorry. We'll go home right now." And he's like, "You better," and that's what we did.
Fair enough.
Yep.
I mean, as soon as an officer said something, like, "Yep, you're good." I remember at some point, like, it's not when we were kids, like, this was like after after the tragedy happened over at the courthouse, Virginia Beach courthouse, right?
Yeah.
And we left our flowers, and then we were walking around. We're just, it's me and my sister. We were walking around. We just want to look around and see what, because at that point the FBI was there, right? They had their big trailer and stuff. Like, I want to kind of look at that. We got a little bit close, and then like a officer saw us, like me, he's like, "Beep!" I'm like, "Oh, okay." We turned right around. Like, yeah, no, not supposed to get that close. Okay, cool. I mean, we saw, like, the support group was over there. They were talking, like, they were underneath the tent. They were all chatting about, what had happened. And, just, like, the whole line of, like, all the flowers. We left flowers, too. Went to the Harris Teeter, not too far from there, and left flowers because, tragic event.
Sure, it was.
Yeah, but, if a cop says anything or a cop flashes lights or does a beep, like, you listen.
Yes, sir.
You listen.
Absolutely, you do. 100%.
You comply. Comply,
right.
and you'll probably be okay.
Yes, sir.
Unless the cop is corrupt, that's another discussion.
God, I'm sure I got into some other trouble too when I was a kid. I'm pretty sure I did. I know I did at some point. What happened? Shoot. Once again with my buddy Matt, he had a party at his house.
Seems like he's a bad influence on you.
Oh, Matt was a great influence on me. Are you kidding me? Love you, Matt. God, who was it? Craig had a little too much to drink and wound up.
A coworker?
No, not that Craig. No, different guy named Craig. Wound up puking out the back door of Matt's porch. Just opened up the back door to the porch and just puked.
That's wonderful.
Matt's got a twin brother named Mark, and Mark got up. It was sometime in the morning. I don't remember what time it was because all of us were crashed up in the room over the garage at that point. We were just all dead to the world. And next thing I know, here Mark, "Oh, what the fuck?" He wound up coming. Apparently, he was leaving, and for whatever reason, he leaves out the back door. I don't know why. And he stepped in a pile of puke.
Gross. Nasty.
Oh, he was so mad. And
I would
Craig
be too.
went downstairs and had to clean his shoes.
Nasty.
Mark made him come down. "Whose puke is this?" No, it's like Craig's. "Craig, get your ass down here. Clean my fucking shoes." Oh, it was a good time. No, well, yeah. Hey, man.
I haven't had anything. I've had nothing to that extent. Nothing at all.
Yeah.
I have straight up in this job. I puked at a couple customer sites. That's for sure.
You know what we would call you back in the day, sir, right?
A goody two shoes.
A goody goody.
Yeah.
A goody goody.
True.
That's what we would call you.
I didn't do shit. I didn't do anything.
Apparently not. And what do you do now, Jay? Do you do anything?
Nothing.
You don't do drugs. You don't smoke. I mean, other than prescription medication, you walk the straight and narrow, and you hardly even have a drink.
I barely drink. I only drink when it's social occasion, and that's not that much. I've only been tipsy. I've never been drunk.
You only been tipsy. You've never been drunk. And
Nope.
how much did it take you to get tipsy? How many drinks? One.
No, it was a couple. I don't know.
Hey man,
It
nowadays
was so long ago. I don't even remember.
Yeah, nowadays, man, I could probably have 2 drinks and be tipsy. That's how bad I am. Of course, I don't drink all that much anymore. Although I do occasionally take I went to Canada and I had ice wine in Canada, and I had a flight, which is just very small, like 1 ounce glasses, like 4 1 ounce glasses. So it's 4 ounces. So I mean, it's overall it is a drink, but it's just 1 ounce glasses of taste of different wine tastings, if you will. So it's not like huge. But still, it's
I'm pretty sure in those wine tasting too, you're supposed to just swish it around and taste it and then spit it back.
Oh, I don't know. I smell it.
People do that. They just drink it down,
and then I drink it. I smell it to smell it, see what it smells
Pretty
like, and then I
sure.
take a sip. Yeah. And I typically might offer to other people, family, whatever, if they want to try it or whatnot. And then if they don't want it, shit, done.
Yeah.
I don't care.
That's fair.
Yep.
Yeah, you're supposed to smell it and then swish it around the glass and be like, yes, it has the oaky bouquet of something. It's like, I don't know. It's like, I don't understand
Smell it and then drink it. That's it.
Yeah. It's like,
smell it and be like, does this smell florally? Does this smell
Yeah.
delicious? Or does it smell like ass?
Yeah. Well, the stuff that smells like ass is that Franzia that's in the box wine, the one that just comes right out. Yeah, it's all the rage. Yeah. No, I don't know. I don't know anything about all that. As far as the drinks that I've done, it's like, all right, it's usually a mixed drink. It's like White Russian, Black Russian, what is it, rum and Coke, simple things. Vodka on the rocks.
Mm-hmm.
Not too much. I'll do like a good vodka. I remember at the if my everybody listened to it. I mean, it was at the training school that was down in Peachtree. It was after we got through one of the classes, and everybody was going, and I still had to go do another class because everybody else was leaving. And they're like, "Well, we can't bring this giant 40 of Smirnoff vodka with us. Hey, you want it? It's unopened." I took the thing. Did I drink it? No, but I had it. I thought about it a couple times. Like, maybe I should take a swig. I mean, it will help me get through the class because this class is so boring. But at the end of the day, it's like, no, I shouldn't. I really shouldn't. I ended up leaving it in the hotel room. Like, somebody will have this. Probably the housekeeper. Like, oh, free. I don't know. Yeah, but anyway, we were talking originally about after school specials, and somehow it just became, all right, here's the shit I did.
That's right. Come on, man. Why not?
We'd be remiss to not say, hey, drink responsibly, don't do drugs, everybody be cool, man. Be real cool.
All right, look. I look. You drink responsibly, okay? Look, go to your parents. Ask them for a drink, okay? My stepdad was cool with me. He flat out said, if I wanted to have a drink, I can have a drink. I need to have a drink in front of him, okay?
Yeah.
And it didn't matter, all right?
Mm-hmm.
So, yes.
Yeah, it's up to the parents, absolutely. I mean, people parent different ways. I'm just saying, like, straight up, from us, you're not going to hear us recommend that stuff. What we do is completely different from what we recommend. Again,
but he let me have as much as I wanted or as little as I wanted, And when I said, hey, I want to try your beer, he's like, here you go, have beer. I hate beer. I could not stand it. And you know what? When I said, hey, I'd like to try something else, he'd be like, sure, go right ahead. And I would mix it up and I'd try it myself. But again, he would not let me pour huge amounts. He was like, take a sip of something. Don't take the whole thing.
Right.
And again, I got to try those things when I was younger, but under supervision.
Under supervision.
Okay?
And again, we're just
I'm not saying
we're going to wrap it up here.
that's the answer.
Yeah.
Not saying that's the answer, but
no. I mean, we're just gonna wrap it up here again. Don't do drugs, don't drink, or if you have to drink responsibly. We're just
Sure.
doing the right thing. But
That's right.
It's up to every person, but I mean,
That's
again,
right.
we're just saying. But anyway, that's going to do it for our topic of the week. We're running out of time. We're really close.
Okay.
When we come back, it'll be the coffee table. We'll see y'all real soon. A coffee table book is designed primarily for display and casual perusal, rather than to be read from cover to cover. These books showcase topics that act as a conversation starter for guests. This is the Google AI overview for what is a coffee table book. Each week we read and discuss such books with or without the coffee. Pull out a chair and take a seat at the coffee table. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Mitch.
Howdy.
Howdy. I'm Woody.
Howdy ho.
Yeah. It's a beautiful morning. Oh, what a
That's right.
beautiful morning. Yeah,
Sure.
sure, whatever.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm half tired, half awake.
Yeah?
It's it's early. I don't know. It's early in the morning. We're
Sometimes
recording
it
this
can
at
be.
3 in the morning.
No,
That's right.
I
We're
would
at
be
3 in
dead,
the morning.
I'd be dead asleep at that
Yeah.
point. I'd be
Yeah.
like,
That's right, because I'm not talking to the real Mitch. I'm talking to an AI.
Hey, wait a minute. We were supposed to keep that secret.
Yeah, actually, we can't say the AI because then we'd have to disclose like AI generation, all this kind of stuff. You have to put a
That's right.
disclaimer in the episode. Let me correct that. He's not an AI. He's a real person.
If
There
you
probably
think
is
so.
an AI of you out there. I assume you're a real person.
Now. Probably by now they've got us fully recorded
I haven't-
and mimicked completely.
I haven't seen you in months, so I assume I'm still talking to you. This could be
Oh,
anything. This could
jeez.
be someone with a voice manipulator, and
Sure,
just pretending to
sure.
be you.
The only voice manipulation I want to come out as is Darth Vader. Okay,
Oh yeah,
I'm just
yeah.
saying. All right, it's so good.
Luke, I am your papa. That's
Exactly.
how it goes, right? That's how it is.
No, it's
right.
Daddy.
Oh yeah, Luke, I am your baby mama drama.
There you go.
I don't know.
Yep.
All right, R.I.P.
Yeah.
James Earl Jones. Yeah,
Yes, sir. Great man.
great man. This is CNN.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anyway, so this morning, what do I have? I have an orange juice. No, I don't. I have an apple juice.
Oh, wow.
Yep, Honest Kids, organic, happily ever after orange. I keep saying orange juice, apple juice.
I'm shocked. I'm
Yeah.
truly shocked. I mean,
Yeah.
after all this time that we've been having these conversations,
Yeah,
you're actually having something simple.
yeah. I mean, as simple as you can get. I had to get it because I wanted to get the Super Mario Galaxy kids meal from McDonald's, which comes with the toy. I wanted a toy, so I'm like, well, what can I get with it? What's the most appropriate thing?
go.
Apple
you go.
juice.
Yep, my daughter
didn't
got
actually-
it. My daughter got the K-pop Demon Hunter one. The Hunter
Yeah.
meal. Yeah, we tried that.
I got one of those too. I got
Yeah.
two of those.
So, what were the sauces there, Jay? Do you remember the sauces for the Huntrix meal?
Yeah, it's hunter sauce and demon sauce.
Yeah. So the Hunter sauce. Did you try it?
Yes.
I like the Hunter sauce.
Yeah.
I thought it was good. And that was the red sauce, right? The Hunter sauce, the demon
Yep.
sauce. Yeah, demon sauce was the blue.
Yep.
What was the demon sauce?
Demon sauce is, I don't know.
You don't know. See, I don't remember either, man. I don't remember what it was, but it was purple.
Yeah, I have it. Let me try it right now because I have it with me.
Oh wait a minute, you haven't tried it? You never tried it? You didn't try
I
it?
didn't actually try it because I was like, well, I got one of each, but I was so focused. I'm Team Huntrix all the way.
it was purple. It's purple, and I don't know the flavor of it. I really can't place the flavor of it. So give it a try, man. Seriously,
Okay.
give it a try.
Yeah, I'm about to. I'm just looking at the toy for for the thing first, though. This is
Okay.
I don't know what this is. It's Luigi in a frog in the frog power up costume in like a swamp. And it's
Okay.
on a keychain. It's like a little folding
Okay.
thing.
Hmm.
I'm not sure what they would call this. I guess it's just a keychain, but it's a
It's
weird
probably a
fucking thing.
keychain. Yeah, it's probably just a keychain
Yeah.
thing. Just
All
to
right.
click on your keychain.
Let me
That's
get
become something new lately too. That seems to be a new fad lately. Have you seen
what
that
keychains.
happening? Well, like people, the ladies are carrying these like little Labubu looking things or whatever it is on their purses and shit. I don't know.
Yeah. Demon sauce. Here we go.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Let
Yep.
me get a brand new chicken nugget here.
Okay. Oh, wow! You got a brand new chicken nugget at the
That's
ready.
right.
That's impressive, man.
I didn't eat all my
For
puff.
breakfast. For
Oh,
breakfast. For breakfast. Oh shit,
For breakfast.
indeed.
Nah,
Are you making a mess?
I dropped the fries from the other room.
Oh
It
man!
didn't
So
land
now,
anywhere dirty. It's fine.
uh huh.
It's fine. It's still edible. It's still edible. It's
Oh,
okay.
God. I don't
All right.
want to know. I don't want to know.
I don't want to know for our lives to be over. That's not how it goes. Yeah,
I don't
what
wanna
is this? It's very purple.
Uh huh.
right.
It was so purple
Smells like
that it was Grimace. That's all I could think of
Yeah,
was Grimace.
yeah.
You
It
are
definitely
eating
has to-
Grimace.
Let me try. This does not look appetizing. I'm gonna try it though.
No, it does not.
Huh? Oh, it's like sweet. It's like a little sweet, but mainly sour.
Right.
What is that? What is it?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what it is, man.
Ingredients: soybean oil, water, sugar, distilled vinegar, egg yolks. It's the vinegar. That's what
Yeah.
it is.
Okay.
It's mainly it's a vinegar sauce. That's all it is.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
it's like vinegar and mayo.
Yeah. It's not good.
I mean, were they trying to go for like a horseradish thing?
I don't know. It's off-putting. I don't like it.
And visually, it's unappealing.
Yeah. I mean, if you remember the old days of the was it the Heinz squeezable ketchup from like the 90s
Yeah.
and stuff?
Yeah.
And they had the purple easy squeeze.
Yeah.
That's what that reminds me of.
Yeah, but that tasted like ketchup, man. Not like
It did.
this.
Not
Okay.
this. This just tastes like vinegar and I guess mayo. It's very
It's
weird.
It's like a horseradish sauce, is what it is.
Yeah, I
It's
don't
like
like it.
a hoisin sauce.
Yeah.
It's really what it is.
I don't
you know
like
what
it.
I mean?
I don't like it.
You don't like hoisin sauce?
Well, I mean that's probably fun, but whatever this is, it's like, yeah.
See,
I'm not-
I used to get this thing called horseradish sauce, and literally it was horseradish sauce. That's really what it was. It wasn't because horseradish is usually like
horseradish is what they use
You know.
usually most of the time instead of wasabi. They use horseradish.
right. Exactly. So it's like a paste type thing.
Yeah.
Well, this one was actually turned into like a condiment, if you will. Wawa used to use that whenever they used to have a horseradish sauce, and that's what they used, and they had that available. It was delicious. I thought it was great until it started giving me heartburn, but even then, it was still good.
Yeah, but don't get the demon sauce. Just get
No,
just
no,
get the Huntrix sauce.
yeah,
You'll be
yeah. The Huntrix sauce is good, man. It's
Yeah.
like a spicy sriracha
Yeah.
like sauce.
It's
if you
what
will.
you expect from a South Korean based thing because South Korea is known
Agreed.
for spicy things.
Agreed. I think that nails it, man. But
Yeah.
this other sauce, it's just one. It's visually unappealing. Again,
It
it,
really
looks like
is.
freaking Grimace. It looks like Grimace's jizz.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
I mean,
Oh,
but outside of that, it's just got a very different kind of flavor. It's going to
Yeah.
be,
either you love it or you hate it.
yeah.
And
I don't like it. I don't like it.
And I'm with it either. Yeah.
Cool. Now that we got that sorted out,
Yeah.
you have apple juice, sir.
Yeah, I got
Me,
apple juice.
Oh my God! See, I had come up with the greatest thing ever, man. So as I told you before, I had to go tear down the deck in my backyard. So I went ahead and did that, and there is this spot, because you got to get the posts out and then fill it up with dirt and sand and rock and whatever it is, and pack it all down and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
Well, took out one of the posts, and there was about 6 inches of water. I'm drinking that.
Oh, okay. Hey, we
Yeah.
switched it up. Now you're drinking something weird.
Exactly.
At least you know yours is water.
It could be. I mean, it's water-like substance, and for whatever reason, we
Yeah.
packed it all up. It's still got like a mound. It's like a squishy, soft area, man. It's
Did you at
weird.
least run it through like a pure water filter so you get some of the stuff out, or
Why would I do that?
you just wanted all the raw nutrients as they call it?
I mean, you have weird stuff.
Yeah, but that's me. You don't do that.
Yeah, that's true. No, I would never do that. Are
Yeah.
you freaking kidding me? No, I have my coffee and French vanilla creamer today. Just
Okay.
keeping it simple.
What brand again?
International Delight.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and Maxwell House coffee. Maxwell House.
Okay. Maxwell
Half
House. Is that the
Half
one that's
cap.
good to the last drop, or is that?
Yeah, it's good to the last drop. Yeah,
Oh, okay. That's right.
it's
What's
not the best part of waking up.
Folgers? Folgers is the
The
best
best part of
up.
waking. Yeah, that's right.
What's the other brand? You got Maxwell House, you got Folgers, and you got there's somebody else that's another big
Sanka.
Sanka, sure. No one talks about Sanka. Jeez.
I know, right?
And no one expects the Spanish Inquisition.
That's right.
Okay. All right, cool.
Yeah, man.
Great. All right, now that we've lollygagged again, and I'm sucking
Had a
on
good
the
time.
mollies. Yeah.
That's right.
All right, that's it. We're done for today. Y'all have a good day. Team next time for next episode.
Wow.
No.
That's
no.
crazy.
No.
All right, we're gonna get to
no.
the Darwin Awards, right?
That's right.
We like the last one.
Yeah.
So we're back with the Darwin Awards. It's an Evolution in Action by Wendy Northcutt. And this one here is a Darwin Award for Yosemite Parachute Safety, confirmed by Darwin on the 22nd of October, 1999 in California. Easy as falling off a cliff. Yosemite National Park bans parachuting from its majestic cliffs, citing the dangers inherent in the practice. But those cliffs are too challenging for base, building, antenna, span, earth jumpers to ignore. Every year, men and women surreptitiously prepare for daredevil plunges into the abyss. Every year, park rangers hunt them down, confiscate their gear, arrest them, and fine them $2,000. On this fateful day in evolutionary history, activists hoping to persuade officials to open Yosemite for parachuting had arranged a demonstration to showcase the safety of base jumping. A group of 5 climbed 3,200-foot El Capitan. Well, I guess it would be pronounced El Capitan Peak.
Yeah.
While hundreds of people watched from below. One by one, the parachutes jumped over the edge, pulled their ripcords, and floated safely to the valley floor. Until our candidate, an expert skydiver with a borrowed parachute, gave an astounding demonstration of the dangers inherent in skydiving. She leapt off the cliff and plummeted directly to the ground without deploying her parachute. Her death was captured on film by her traumatized husband. Wow. What went wrong? Adventure athletes had arranged the jumps while with grudging cooperation from park officials who were concerned for the safety of visitors in the vicinity of the drop zone. The protesters agreed to be arrested and fined after the jump and have their equipment confiscated. The deceased, a skydiver prominent in the extreme sports community, had numerous jumps under her belt. She was loath to part with her valuable equipment, so she borrowed an inexpensive parachute for the jump. This chute had a ripcord on the leg rather than the back, but because she didn't give the parachute a basic safety check, she was unable to find the cord in mid-air. Placing financial considerations above safety concerns may have cost her life when she landed on the gigantic pile of talus at El Capitan's base. Base jumping is technically difficult because the jump-off point is so close to the ground and it is performed in tight spaces. 6 jumpers have died base jumping in Yosemite, including a parachutist who drowned in the Merced River while eluding park rangers. Her husband reportedly vowed to continue the protest against Yosemite's base jumping ban, thus qualifying him for an honorable mention.
You ever seen this stuff, the base jumpers?
Yes. I've seen that stuff on TV and things like
Yeah.
that. You know, the couple movies as well. I've, base jumping.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've seen that kind of stuff before, sure.
Yeah, it's
It's crazy.
very stupid. Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say
It's
stupid.
stupid
It's
because
crazy.
like you're taking the risk, and it's like those things were never meant to be jumped off of in the first place. If you're at least if you're skydiving, at least you have like the proper height. You have enough time to pull your chute. Like you're taking a risk when you do a base jump because those are much lower than a plane would get. So and also
I
you're
understand.
close to the structure, which can
Sure.
can obviously mess up your chute or the wind's going wrong. It's like you're taking a big risk. So I mean,
Totally
you're taking a big
understand what
risk
you're saying.
regardless when you're jumping, but
That's what I wanted to get at. You're
yeah,
taking a risk regardless if you're jumping
yeah,
out of a perfectly good airplane or jumping
yeah,
off a perfectly good building. With a parachute, you still take that risk.
yeah.
It
There's
takes
nothing
you
saying
down.
that the parachute won't
There isn't
malfunction and not
exactly
open. That's why they have the backup
right.
chutes on them as well.
Sure.
Yeah,
Um, if you want to go base jump, buddy. If you want to jump out of an airplane and go, skydiving, go skydiving. Okay.
yeah,
I'm not against it. Okay. I just don't think it's for me.
yeah,
So I can see the thrill aspect of it. I can understand why somebody would want to do it. I don't encourage nor do I discourage
hmm
it as well, but I accept it. I don't think it's dumb. I think it's kind of neat. I think
yeah,
some of the stuff that they do is pretty amazing, if you ask me, especially with some of the stuff that they can do, just from short distances, if you will. Um, I don't know. I just think it's interesting. Can some of can it get inherently dangerous? Absolutely, it can get
yeah.
inherently dangerous if they don't do their due diligence in making
Right.
sure they
Like in the case of
provide.
this lady who
That's
didn't
right.
check the
That's
parachute that
right.
she borrowed, and
That's right.
she made a mistake, a fatal mistake.
Fatal mistake, all
Yeah,
because she didn't do a simple safety check to
yeah.
determine where her
And
pull
because
cord was.
she was determined to make that jump, even though
Yep,
they took away her equipment, she's like,
that's
I'm
right.
gonna borrow one from somebody else and just do it anyway.
Right.
And yeah, it was apparently
It
it was a
cost
wrong
her her
choice.
life.
It was a
Terrible that
wrong
it cost
choice.
her her life.
Yep.
But again, uh, I don't see anything wrong with the base jumping. I really don't. I think it's a cool thing. I don't think it should become
Yeah.
a sport, mind you. God forbid,
Yeah.
don't put it in the Olympics, okay? Let's just not do that. All right, we got enough weird stuff in the Olympics as it is,
Yeah.
and they got some cool stuff too. Don't get me wrong, but there's also some stuff that's just weird. Although I am team. Oh God, what do they call it?
Team
Curling.
bonus.
I am team curling. I love curling. I do.
You're
I
a
love.
hashtag team bonus.
Yes, team boner. You got it.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's interesting when they do the base jumping and the police have to step in and try and say like, you're not supposed to do that, and then give them
Yeah.
the fines because they
Right.
do that. It's just
Yeah, it'll
I don't
happen.
know. It's I'm not sure what I mean. Is it really? I mean, it's not safe. It's not exactly safe per se because again, you're doing that jump. But like, is it hurting anybody? I don't know. Was it because they make a spectacle? Why did they find them?
I don't know.
I don't get it.
Because it's not allowed on the grounds. Most likely, it's illegal to do that in that
Yeah,
area.
but
They don't.
why?
They won't allow it.
Why?
Because of the inherent dangers.
Yeah, I guess so.
That's basically what I would
Well,
think.
that's that. It's them putting themselves
You're
in
also
danger.
on a
Is it putting
state
anybody
park.
else in danger?
You're also on a state park. Okay, so there's liability that
Well,
gets
I mean,
involved with it.
this
There's
base
all
jumping
that
is
other
more than just
stuff.
state parks. They also jump off like they try to
Oh,
jump off like high skyscrapers
right,
and shit.
right. I get it. And there are some locations that allow it, and other locations that don't allow it. So,
Hmm.
and typically base jumping, I don't know if it is or if it isn't, is typically just done without permission. But I don't
Yeah,
know if that's I don't know if that's 100% true. For all I know, that they get permission. You know what I mean?
yeah.
And
And
they
all the
just go ahead
videos
and
that I've seen online is usually them running away before anybody tries to catch them. Police or otherwise.
gotcha. Yeah. So
But
if that's the case, then so be it.
yeah,
But
I don't know.
bad shit's always caught on camera. Bad
Yeah,
shit's always caught on camera in some way,
yes,
shape, or form.
yeah,
As far as that kind of stuff. But
yeah.
that's
I
just the
don't
way
know.
that it is.
It's just
Yeah.
unfortunate. Rest in peace.
Truly, it is. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Hmm.
So, our next one up, sir, is the Darwin Award Up in Smoke. This time it was the 5th of March in 1999 in the lovely state of England.
Oh
Or
yeah, the land down under.
country
Yeah,
of England. Not
yeah,
land down under.
yeah.
What? Wait a minute.
That's right.
What? Okay.
I come from a land down under. Yeah. No, go ahead.
Yep. Okay. So Christopher arrived at his Fleet, Hampshire home with a case of beer. He drank a quantity of the beer, his wife Jacqueline said, and then started smoking. Was he suicidal or simply stupid? His drinking binge progressed. At some stage of inebriation, Jacqueline observed him clumsily attempting to fill his butane lighter, spilling the flammable liquid on his jumper. Jumper. So like overalls, I'm guessing. I'm guessing overalls is what
Jumper is like, that's the thing for like yeah, it's like
It's kind of like
it's
overalls.
nightwear. It's like pajamas.
Okay. All right. That's fair. That's
Yeah.
fair. She warned him that he was being silly and she didn't mean amusing. He paid her little heed. The 35-year-old man flicked his lighter experimentally, then gave in to the lure of pyromania and began to burn his trousers. As a side effect, he set his fuel-soaked jumper ablaze, turning into a fireball in his own living room. If you should be so unfortunate to find yourself ablaze, remember to drop and roll to suffocate the flames. I love how they put that in there. I really do. Christopher,
it's the right thing to say.
Christopher did not drop and roll. He flailed in terror and dived from a window into the street, setting fire to the curtains and a BMW parked nearby as he attempted to beat out the flames with his hands. His efforts added more oxygen to the combustion, and the flames grew higher. A neighbor mistook the blaze for a bonfire, but quickly realized that it was a burning man. He rushed from his home and attempted to suffocate the fire with bath towels, to no avail. The fuel-fed fire was so hot that it burnt virtually every inch of Christopher's body, all save the soles of his feet. He died shortly after arriving at Frimley Park Hospital in Surrey. The verdict at the Hampshire inquest was accidental death.
Yeah.
Now, it says on here, readers complain that this story is unlikely. Butane is a liquefied gas that evaporates rapidly under normal pressure, and while it's not impossible to set yourself on fire with it, it's more likely you would set off an explosion. It is probable that the lighter fluid the victim was using was actually one of the heavier fluids, akin to that which feeds a Zippo flame.
Don't play with fire, kids.
Possible. Oh yeah, don't play
do
with
it.
fire, kids. That's just wrong. That's right.
Wrong. Just
Thank
don't.
you, Smokey.
Yeah, don't play with it. Don't play with it at your house. Don't play with it at a friend's house. Just don't do it.
That's right. Don't do it. Yep. Fire.
Yeah, it's funny you mentioned Smokey,
Fire.
Smokey the Bear. I was over in Suffolk, right? And oh gosh, no. All right, I was over in Suffolk, and there was someone dressed as Smokey the Bear, and it said, I forget what the sign said, but it was like a real Smokey the Bear just hanging out on the corner of like this random intersection with some sort of sign about I think it's like bushfire in progress or something like that. I don't know.
Wow.
Like controlled burn in progress or something.
Okay.
It was like, why do you need Smokey the Bear for that? I don't know.
I don't know.
It was very
That's
random.
weird. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Anyway.
Yeah. Yes, kids, don't play with fire.
Yeah,
It's
don't do
just dumb. I mean, the dude seriously didn't even know what to do. I mean, I understand now why they say, hey, if you do catch yourself on fire, stop, drop, and roll.
Stop and drop.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That's what I
Stop.
remember.
Drop. And tap. Whoa. No.
Yep.
That's a Lumpia And Latkes roll. I don't know the whole
What?
words.
I don't know all the words either.
I
man.
don't know. That's the closest I
know.
can get. I
Okay.
apologize to anybody who likes that song. Anyway.
So we got one more, Jay. This one's very, very short, though.
Yeah.
And yeah, this is
This is
wow.
one everybody knows at some point. Yeah.
The Darwin Award for Junk Food Junkie in 1999. The 1999 1994. Good Lord, I can't read. Thank you. The 1994 Darwin Award went to the fellow who was killed by a Coke machine, which toppled over on top of him as he was attempting to tip a free soda out of it.
And that one's just too true. I mean, people, if you're, who hasn't had a moment, like at some point where you try and get something out of a vending machine and get stuck and you're like, crap, and you try and shake it loose, those things are top heavy. And they're going to fall on top of you, and they're much heavier than they look, and you'll try to push it off, you'll get crushed.
I have never attempted to reach in there to try and grab a soda ever.
Yeah, yeah. That's
No,
again.
I would admit,
You didn't watch. You
I
didn't
stand
watch
corrected.
Simpsons.
I
but
stand
yeah.
corrected. I was
Yeah.
probably about 10 or 11, and I did it once.
Oh, you did
And
that?
I did it once. I reached
Okay.
in and got myself a soda. The only reason I did was because the kid before me did the same damn thing. Just reached right in and grabbed a soda. I'm like, well, fuck it. I'm going to reach in and grab a soda. Guess what? I didn't get shit. My
Oh,
arms weren't long enough. I was short and stubby.
yeah, yeah. Brian, who's on this podcast, could probably do it.
Probably. Well, I don't know if he'd get his arms through that hole anymore, man. He's got some big ass orangutan
That's
arms, buddy.
true. That's true.
I don't think
But he
he'd be
got
able to
long
do it.
enough arms, though. That's all I'm saying. It's long
He'd
enough
probably
arms. He
just
could do
hulk through it.
it. Yeah, yeah. We love you, Brian. Anyway,
Yeah, man.
yeah, those were good. Those were very good.
Very, very much so. Very good. Liked it. Liked it a lot.
Yes, yes. I like it. I like it a lot. All right. Let's proceed on with the other book, Politically Correct, the Ultimate Storybook by James Finn Garner.
Yes.
This one is that well-known classic, The Emperor's New Clothes. Far away in a long time past, there lived a traveling tailor who found himself in an unfamiliar country. Now, tailors who move from place to place normally keep to themselves and are careful not to overstep the bounds of local decency. This tailor, though, was overly gregarious and decorum impaired, and soon he was at a local inn, abusing alcohol, invading the personal space of the female employees, and telling unenlightened stories about tinkers, dung gatherers, and other tradespeople. The innkeeper complained to the police, who grabbed the tailor and dragged him in front of the emperor. As you might expect, a lifetime of belief in the absolute legitimacy of the monarchy and in the inherent superiority of males had turned the emperor into a vain and wisdom-challenged tyrant. The tailor noted these traits and decided to use them to his advantage. The emperor asked, "Do you have any last requests before I banish you from my domain forever?" The tailor replied, "Only that your majesty allow me the honor of crafting a new royal wardrobe, for I have brought with me a special fabric that is so rare and fine that it can be seen only by certain people, the type of people you'd want to have in your realm. People who are politically correct, morally righteous, intellectually astute, culturally tolerant, and who don't smoke, drink, laugh at sexist jokes, watch too much television, listen to country music, or barbecue." What? Okay.
Okay. Barbecue?
Or
Listen to
barbecue.
country
But listen to
music?
country music. I don't know where that came from. Anyway, after a moment's thought, the emperor agreed to this request. He was flattered by the fascist and testosterone-heavy idea that the emperor,
Testosterone-heavy.
yeah, that the empire and its inhabitants existed only to make him look good. It would be like having a trophy wife and multiplying that feeling by 100,000.
Wow.
Yeah. Of course, no such rarefied fabric existed. Years of living outside the bounds of normal society had forced the tailor to develop his own moral code that obliged him to swindle and embarrass the emperor in the name of independent craftspeople everywhere.
Oh, my.
So, as he diligently labored, he was able to convince the emperor that he was cutting and sewing pieces of fabric that, in the strictest objective sense of reality, didn't exist. When the tailor announced that he was finished, the emperor looked at his new robes in the mirror. As he stood there, naked as the day he was born, one could see how years of exploiting the peasantry had turned his body into an ugly mass of puffy white flesh.
Oh, my.
The emperor, of course, saw this too, but pretended that he could see the beautiful, politically correct robes. To show off his new splendor, he ordered a parade to be held the next day.
Oh, no.
On the following morning, his subjects lined the streets for the big parade. Word had spread about the emperor's new clothes that only enlightened people with healthy lifestyles could see, and everyone was determined to be more right-minded than his or her neighbor.
Okay.
The parade began with great hoopla as the emperor marched his pale, bloated, patriarchal carcass down the street. Everyone loudly oohed and awed at his beautiful new clothes, all except one small boy who shouted, "The emperor is naked!" The parade stopped. The emperor paused. A hush fell over the crowd, until one quick-thinking peasant shouted, "No, he isn't. The emperor is merely endorsing a clothing-optional lifestyle." A cheer went up from the crowd, and the throng stripped off their clothes and danced in the sun.
Oh, God.
As nature had intended. The country was clothing optional from that day forward, and the tailor, deprived of any livelihood, packed up his needle and thread and was never heard from again. The end.
All I can say is, hoopla!
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 Hoopla! Sounds like a lot of hoopla!
Hoopla!
Yeah, this didn't go the way that the story went.
No.
But it makes sense. I mean,
Yeah.
if someone has enough charisma, I mean, hey, you can convince them of everything. It's like,
That's right.
That's how it works. Yeah, everybody, he's wearing no clothes. It's fine. That's how it goes. That's the new race. He's very progressive. Yeah, sure. Whatever.
Wow.
Yeah.
And everybody backed him up, man, because he's the
Everybody
king.
backed him up. Except for the one child that said he's naked.
He's naked.
He's naked.
Yeah. You know what I say about that?
Yeah.
Hoopla!
Hoopla! Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
I mean, that's a story. Did not end the way I thought it would end, but okay.
No, it did not.
I mean, it went
was good,
completely
though.
opposite. It's like,
Uh-huh.
all right, he didn't learn a lesson at all. He's just like, yeah, okay. And everybody's just naked up in that town now. Great. I don't remember. Yeah, hoopla. Hoopla! I don't remember the story where like the whole town becomes a nudist colony. I don't
know.
remember that being
That I've never heard of.
No.
I've never heard that story before. I couldn't tell you.
No.
Crazy.
All right.
Wow.
Fair enough, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, good stories. Good stories.
They were
Always.
good. I liked them. I liked it. I
Yeah.
liked it. Definitely good.
Yeah, they're definitely good. They're definitely
That's some
definitely
good books right
interesting.
there. Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, good books. Kind of short for this because we still got 8 minutes left. Actually,
Yeah, it's all right. We'll
Yeah.
make it up at the back end.
they can't always be long ones. I
That's
thought I
right.
had enough too because I gave you 3 things, but it's like short
yeah,
too.
but that third one was like
really short.
One sentence.
yeah, straight
Come on.
up.
Dude tried to reach in, grab a Coke, and killed himself in the process. What the hell?
Yeah, I mean, those things you gotta be careful. They're top heavy.
Yeah, but do you think there'd be a little meat to those bones as far as the story's concerned? Shit.
Yeah, I mean, it's the Darwin Awards is. I think there's multiple of these books per Darwin Awards. I mean, we used to have them until we gave ours away to like thrift store as well. But
I didn't know you had the Darwin Awards. I've
we
never
had
heard of
them.
these.
Yeah, Darwin Awards is a famous series for just putting up the stupid deaths. Usually confirmed, but I mean that's neither here nor there. They could be made up stories. We don't know.
Yeah, we never know. Yeah, I believe they'll be confirmed. I'm just saying.
I feel like they're all these are like believable enough that like these are probably real.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Even if they aren't the exact stories, it's like somebody did something similar. It's close enough.
Sure.
But okay. Anyway, that's going to do it for us here at the coffee table.
That's right.
My apple juice is still appley. And
my coffee's gone. I drank it all.
Okay.
I'm Jones now. I'm ready to go, baby. Come on, let's do this thing.
Go get that water out of the hole from the pole.
Yeah.
That's what I say.
Okay.
You can put that on the Amazon what is it, featured list for podcasts. Hey, people don't know we were a featured podcast on Amazon for some reason.
That's right. Yep.
Cool.
Yep. That's
I
awesome,
appreciate
man.
it. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Amazon. Anyway.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, we're gonna keep rolling. But anyway, we'll be right back with our next segment. This is your call news, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
This is your call news, baby.
This is your call news. We'll see y'all soon.
Yes, sir.
And now it's time for this you call news. And with our article for this call news, it's Mitch of Lumpia And Latkes. Mitch!
Thank you, Jay. This one comes from HuffPost. Not too long ago, maybe, I don't know, about 2 weeks ago. Gift shop surprise. One toy turns out to be very real. Melbourne, Australia. On shelves crammed with cuddly toy native animals in an Australian airport gift shop, one fluffy possum stood out. Its big brown eyes were moving. Browsing passenger first spotted a living Australian bushtail possum peering out from among the kangaroos on the display shelf at the departure terminal shop at Hobart Airport in Tasmania State. On Wednesday, an airport retail manager, Liam Bloomfield, said on Thursday. Above the possum were bilbies, marsupials, and rabbit-like long ears, and dingoes, Australia's native dog. Besides the possum in the kangaroo section were Tasmanian devils, a growing carnivore that inspired the feisty Warner Brothers cartoon character Taz. A passenger reported to it, one of the staff members on shift who couldn't quite believe what she was hearing, Bloomfield said. She then called the airport management and said, "We've got a possum in the store." A staff member took a video of the possum with her phone before the animal grew wary of the growing attention and left the shop. Airport staff were able to remove the possum from the airport unharmed. Bloomfield didn't know what attracted the possum to the toy shelf. I'm imagining it saw some of the plush animals that were for sale on the shelf, and it decided to make its home with those. It wanted to blend in, Bloomfield joked. However, the possum got into the store, and how long it spent there are also unknown. How the possum got into the store and how long it spent there are also unknown. Whoa, that's kind of gross sounding then. It was unlikely to have been placed there as a prank. Someone would have had to put the possum through X-ray screening to get it into the secure departure terminal area.
Possum? You think it was playing possum?
I was probably playing possum.
It was probably playing possum.
Crap, I can't get away with it now.
Yeah, well, I gotta wash that man right out of my hair. Okay, so it was a possum that was in the stuffed animals with
in the stuffed
kangaroos.
animal section at the airport. The airport, Jay.
At the airport.
I mean, come on.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Okay. Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's Australia. I mean, weird shit happens. I mean, Australia's
Yes,
the same place that has deadly spiders, like more deadly spiders than anywhere. Everything can kill you in Australia. So
that is very true.
Australia's a weird place. And I like how they say dingoes, Australia's native dog. Like, it's more than that, buddy. Dingoes are deadly. Yeah.
Yes, they are.
And that's why it's illegal to say a dingo ate my baby. They made it illegal, finally.
That's right.
In Australia,
That's right.
You can't say it.
No, you can't.
Yeah. It's a horrible stereotype. And it's a terrible thing to say, because, if a dingo actually did eat your baby, I mean, that's a...
They
it's
did.
a horrible thing. Yeah. I mean, yeah, but, it's it's not something you want to think about, but it certainly is a thing.
The comment section's pretty funny. Dingoes are not Australia's native dog. They were brought over by seafaring peoples approximately 4,000 years ago.
Well,
seriously? But I can't go any further past that.
I'm about to say, where are you looking at?
Back up to the very top. It's got a section that says comments.
The comments. Top. Okay.
I can only view the first three, though. That's it.
All right. That's
you got to sign in.
Best. Oldest.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, the live owl found cuddling up to a chicken cookie jar.
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
I got the same.
Maybe that's all they got. Maybe it's just show more comments.
Well, hey, conversation.
Oh, no, you got to join the community.
There's only four comments. We're missing a comment. We're missing a comment.
I hate when they lock things behind having to make a freaking account. It's like, really? Why?
I need to sign in. I have to sign in, Jay. I have to
see that. You're going to make an account?
Hell no, I'm not.
It's powered by OpenWeb, though, so it's okay.
Yeah, that's totally safe.
Yeah, totally. I mean, this is an interesting thing. It's just, man, this dog is going crazy. So is the other one. I'm sure you can hear that in the back.
Yep, I can. It's all good.
It's whatever.
That's right.
Yeah. If you saw a live animal in a toy shelf in the airport, what would you do?
What would I do?
Yeah.
I would probably do the same thing that the other person did, videotape it.
Videotape it, and then watch it walk away.
I mean, it's either going to... Knowing how some wild animals treat me, I mean, because you do remember Gary the Goose, right?
Yeah, Gary the Goose, over there in what do you call it?
Peachtree.
Peachtree, yeah.
Yep. So just from that alone, guarantee you a possum will start hissing at me, man. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
So...
I don't know what I probably would do the same thing, just video it. Take video for a little bit, and then also, like, maybe call out to somebody like, hey, there's a possum over here. Can somebody do something?
Right. You got a live one over there.
Yeah. You got a live thing over there. Mm-hmm. Like, there's a thing where the children are going to be. You might want to take care of that. I don't know. I'm not going anywhere near it, but you got to take care of that.
Look what I got for you.
Hey, kids. It's Betty the Possum. How are you doing? Yeah. Luckily, it was just a possum, because it could have been worse.
It could have been way freaking worse.
Could have been way worse.
But
in the airport. I'm wondering, like, how far was it away from, like, a door to at least the outside? That's my curiosity.
Sure. Or what it got into.
Yeah. Like, who's to say it didn't make a stop at the cafeteria? It's like,
that's right. That's right. Yep. And then find a place to relieve itself as well.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah. Those aren't chocolate sprinkles, kids. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how big their poop is. I don't know. It could be really huge.
I have no idea.
I don't know. Hey guys, if you're listening, go ahead and Google that safe search off on your work phones. It's fine. Yeah, it's very relevant to whatever you're doing at work.
That's right. It's absolutely relevant.
It really is. It's going to help you solve that problem if you can see what possum poop looks like.
That's right.
Yeah. So that customer that's complaining to you about something that's going on with their machinery, just show them a picture of possum poop, and they're like, "Huh?"
That's right.
And then run away.
Just be like, "Does this look right to you?"
Yeah. Does this look right? I found this in the machinery.
That's right. I found this in the machinery. Sure. I took a picture of it. I already threw it away, but is that right?
Yeah. You know, it looks this. You would think that this was human, but no, it's not human. It's actually.
How do you know it's human? How do you know it's not human?
Well, you do a taste test, and if you can taste the corn, if it's still whole, then you know.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, welcome to Lumpia And Latkes.
Now that we've beaten that one.
Yeah. you haven't never heard this before. Now you have.
Oh my gosh. Now that we've totally destroyed that one. That's enough for this article, sir.
Yeah.
Hey, what do we got for our next one?
Oh, we're only going worse, because we're going over to KTLA 5 from L.A., Los Angeles. This is L.A. Metro's risque marketing campaign lights up social media. This is all the way back from February 27th, 2026. Los Angeles Public Transit Agency Metro sold out of its supply of new T-shirts and crop tops, promoting the agency's upcoming subway extension thanks to a viral and risque marketing push. The shirts read, "Ride the D," referring to the D line extension running beneath Wilshire Boulevard through the Mid-Wilshire corridor. The long-awaited stretch with new stations at La Brea, Fairfax, and La Cienega opens May 8th. So it's about to be that's actually my birthday. Yeah. So traveling to Mid-Wilshire to experience the culture, cuisine, and commerce across diverse neighborhoods will be easier, faster, and more accessible, Metro said in a news release Thursday, the same day it began selling Ride the D shirts for $21.
That's insane.
Yeah. Oh, this is more insane. Give the gift of the D before opening day, 5/8/2026. The agency posted on social media alongside a photo of a male model wearing a unisex shirt.
I'm seeing the shirt right now. That's so great. Oh my God.
About 24 hours later, the shirts were gone. Metro's online store temporarily had an error message. Oops, the page you're looking for is not here. Fans jumped onto social media to demand a restock and to weigh in on the clearly intentional innuendo. The marketing crew on this one is abso-friggin-lutely brilliant. Bravissimo to the marketing crew, one user wrote on X. Social media manager deserves a raise, another said. Respectfully, y'all knew what you were doing, and I support the boldness, added another.
Nice.
Without addressing the wink behind the campaign, Metro reassured fans that more Ride the D gear was on the way. And in a statement to KTLA on Friday, the transit agency still wouldn't admit the innuendo was deliberate.
Of course not.
Yeah, they won't do that. The Ride the DT is a part of a series celebrating each of our Metro lines and encouraging riders to show a little love for their favorite route, including the D line. Yes, we've seen the internet chatter. We design for transit riders, but we can appreciate the internet will always do what the internet does. At the end of the day, it's about showing some pride in your favorite line. Whether you ride the A, the K, or any letter in between, we're just happy people are excited about public transit. Yeah, that's what they're excited about.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
awesome. I love it.
It's a shirt, and it says it's like I don't know what font that is, but it says "Ride the D" and the D. If you've never ridden like a subway or whatever, this one is a purple circle with the letter D in it, capital D. Because you have different lines that you would take, right? And like in New York, they got like the circle line, you got all that kind of stuff. But this one is apparently it's the D in LA, and it's a new expansion, and people are happy because they get to have a shirt that says "Ride the D." Oh man, would you buy this shirt?
I wonder if you still buy it. Yes, got free delivery.
Metro's online store. Let's see.
Mm-hmm. Let's see right there. Yep, I can still buy it. It's $21.
It's still there. They restocked.
The
page you're looking for is not here.
I got mine. Mine says be the first to know. Subscribe and be the first to know about new product launches. Oh, for new product launches.
Yeah.
Well, that's
D.
okay.
I'm just gonna do a search on D. 126 was up. No, it does not look like they restocked. Sad. Maybe they got in trouble.
I just went right to it.
Yeah. So you have it?
Yeah, man.
Can you buy it?
I don't know. I'm not that savvy. It says it's $21.
Yeah.
It says follow on shop. You got to sign in to shop. Continued Metro shop. It looks like you could buy it.
Ride.
That's all I did was type in "Ride the D," and the very first thing that came up.
It's official. Section 1 of the D line extension is a historic. This was a limited edition item and is currently unavailable. It's right there.
Okay.
Yeah, it's no longer about. I wonder how much is it going for on eBay? Because people are really reselling this crap.
Right? I know, right? It's crazy.
eBay.com.
It's crazy.
eBay.com.
$18.99 was one. Oh, wait a minute. There's the Los Angeles Metro Ride the D shirt. It's $9.99
Yeah.
with $8.99 with a coupon.
From what I'm seeing, like $15.95 to $23.95. Buy it now, $5.99 delivery. This could be someone that just took. This might not be the original Ride the D shirt.
Maybe not be. Who knows?
Yeah. Because it's a simple design.
Uh-huh.
Anybody can make it. So it's like it could be Chinese for all. I don't know. Let me go into it. Let's see.
It's China.
China. Well, no. This one's located in Rancho Cucamonga, California.
There you go.
So it is there. I mean, it could be real.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's very interesting that they made this shirt, and
I think it's great.
It's tongue in cheek. They knew what they were doing, obviously.
I would think so.
Yeah, because I don't know. It's very interesting. Yeah, I don't know. There's not much really to say about this one because, all right, the shirt says "Ride the D."
Either somebody got fired for this, or somebody got a promotion.
Yeah. I think somebody just got a pat on the back and they just kept their job.
Probably.
I don't know, because I don't know. I mean, it gets people excited about riding the D line, which is cool. But I mean, I don't know. It probably didn't make them a whole bunch of money. It's only $21, which those shirts, that's not a huge profit margin on a shirt for a T-shirt. Because
who cares?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's probably where people are looking at. Whoever's in charge, it's like, well, you guys have that virality for a little bit, but what does it really do for us? I don't know.
I love it. I think it's great.
It's cool. It is cool. I would never wear the shirt, but
nope,
it's cool.
Not at all.
No, I mean this guy just standing there like how much do you think they had to convince him to wear this shirt? I don't know. You thought it was cool and funny. I don't know.
How do we know he's even wearing the shirt at all?
Good question. They could just be superimposed, and they never
That's right.
maybe it said like, here, just stand here.
That's
Maybe
right.
yeah, just stand here with this black shirt, and we'll take a picture. It's like, okay, and then they added it right on. And it's like, hey, wait a minute,
Sign here first.
I didn't. Yeah, I didn't agree to. Yeah, no,
You
I
signed
don't.
on the dotted line, buddy.
Yeah, I think he is wearing the shirt, honestly, because like I don't know. It's
You're so
interesting.
naive.
It's interesting. I
You're
mean,
so
you know,
naive.
we'll find this guy and we'll interview him. Like, hey, did you wear this shirt? Did you really wear this shirt? All right. And there's a girl that's wearing a shirt where it's like it's kind of like a crop top. It's your midriff, midriff,
No, I get it. Yep.
midriff. Right, a D
Yep.
unisex heavyweight T-shirt. Yeah. All right.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's a weird one.
Yep.
It's a stupid little story, but there it is.
Oh, it's great. I
Are
love
there
it.
any comments on this? Are
No,
there any
I
comments on
didn't
this?
see
No,
anything.
not
Nope.
on this particular thing anyway. Because it's a local.
It's a news station.
news
That's
thing,
why.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, that's it. That's all I got on this one. Not much.
It's great. I love it.
It's great. That's great. And yours is great too with the what is it? Possum. I was gonna say Tasmanian
Possum.
devil because that's what I'm looking.
Yes.
I'm looking at Tasmanian devil right in the article. It's like that's not it. Possum.
At least you didn't say David.
Yeah, there was a wild David that was
Wild
walking
David
around.
outside,
Oh
that's
yeah,
right.
like and someone recorded him, and then he walked off. And then somebody made a news article out of it. Yeah, there was a David hanging out amongst the amongst the kangaroo dolls in Australia.
All I can think of is, yeah, I don't care.
Yeah, yeah. No, if I think about I'm thinking more about Chris, where he wouldn't say anything. He's just like he wouldn't say goodbye. He's just like meh and hang up. It's like what? What? Dude, say something. What the hell?
Yes.
Oh.
So just the premise. We had this guy. We had a fellow coworker. Nice guy, but
Mm-hmm.
he's very blunt, and he's also rude.
Yeah,
But when you get to know him, he's actually quite a nice guy.
yeah,
And he would never say, "Okay, I'll talk to you guys later. Goodbye. See you guys later. Hey, I gotta
wasn't
go."
his thing. Yeah,
Nothing at all.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, we're all just having a conversation. And next thing you know, you hear him go, "Eh," and
Yeah.
he's gone. He just
Yeah.
hanging the fuck up. And I'm like, where did he go? Does he say anything? So
Nope.
I made the comment. I made the comment to him about it. I'm like, dude,
Mm-hmm.
how can you not end the conversation with goodbye or talk to you guys later or anything like that? And you know what he said to me? And hung up.
Yeah. But then he got better about it. I'm like like right before we did the split of the companies, he did get better. He's like, all right, I gotta go. I'll see you. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
You don't do that. What the heck
Surprised
happened?
shit out of us. Yeah.
Yeah, weird.
All I said was, it's just common decency.
Yeah,
That's
common
all I
courtesy.
said.
Yeah,
Yep. Common decency, common courtesy
Yeah.
to just say, hey guys, I got to run. Talk to you guys later. Have a good
Yeah.
nice night, whatever it is. Maybe I'm just adapting to the social norms and he's been right all along, you know?
I mean, maybe. I mean, he could very well be like, the Gen Z types where
That's right.
they're very much of the notion of like, I'm not gonna do like when we talked about before the Gen Z stare or whatever, or whatever
Right,
it was,
right. Mhm.
where they don't feel like they have to keep up the
Social
the social
tendencies.
pretenses, yeah,
Yep.
and they can just go ahead and just do whatever and just do the bare minimum to just do the transaction or whatever it is and
That's right.
get it over with.
That's
like
right.
maybe that's what he was aspiring to. It's like
Maybe
what
so.
I've learned something from these Gen Z kids.
That's right.
Just,
They've got something right. If they don't give a shit, why should I give a shit?
it's
Type thing.
I get it to a certain extent, but it's like we talked about before. It's like it's just common courtesy. It's a social norm. It's a weird one, but it's common courtesy just to make small talk and to make transactions less awkward. Like for them
Sometimes,
to do like
Sometimes, absolutely. I get
Yeah.
it. But there are some that tend. I mean, and there are some. There's situations for everything as far as the social
Yeah.
tendencies are concerned.
yeah
And sometimes it calls for it. Sometimes it doesn't. I mean, there are times I don't strike up a conversation with anybody. Like hell, I was in the shopping. I was in a grocery store line not too long ago, and been getting my groceries or whatever. And the lady that was cashiering, I knew her. I worked with her back in the day with Rite Aid. She glazed right over me like she didn't even recognize me whatsoever. And I'm like, I know you. And I was getting ready to say, hey, how's it going? How's it going? I got
Yeah.
to call her out by her name and everything. But of course, she had her name tag on and stuff. glazed right over. Didn't even care, or maybe she did and just didn't care and just let it go.
Yeah.
But I was like, all right, whatever.
Yeah, it's I don't know. I can kind of see that for like as far as like sometimes you just
Social,
want anonymity. Sometimes you don't want to
right? But
be.
social tendencies is to
Yeah.
be, hi, how you doing, blah blah
Yeah.
blah. But at the same time, I don't know if she felt embarrassed by it because she was just a cashier at a grocery store. I
Mm.
find nothing wrong with that.
There's
Look,
nothing wrong with being a cashier. Not at all.
100%. There's nothing
Mm.
wrong with being a cashier. I
Yeah.
mean, she could have been doing it as a weekend job for all I know because she wanted
Mm.
to make some extra money to take care of whatever. And
Yeah.
you know what? I applaud her for it. Okay,
Mm.
if that's the way it rolls out, I applaud
Yeah.
her for that. I had no problem with it. But I
Mm.
was just like, she didn't recognize me. I recognized her, and I wanted to strike up a conversation with her. But I was like, she didn't give me off that vibe like, hey, I know you type thing. She just went about her business, and I said, you know what? I'll just go about mine.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, as far as like people that are working as like cashiers and stuff, like I knew. I mean, I when I was working on like some machinery, I knew that there was someone that's working on the self checkouts and like
Right.
telling her about what's going on with the machinery, and like we got talking. Apparently, she was like a president of a credit union. I was
Wow.
like, huh. And so she working there as like as a cashier and like
Okay.
self checkout host, and she was like, yeah, just something else to fill out the time because being a CEO at the or a chairperson at a credit union, it's like
Hmm.
not all it's cracked up to be. It's like, okay,
Interesting.
I guess
That's
you wanted
very
to do something
interesting.
more. It's like, all right,
Yeah, that's fine. Go
it's up to
for it.
her.
Good for her.
Yeah,
Now,
that's
have you
cool.
ever gone back to any of your old places, like your Walmart days or whatever, to see if anybody's there that you remember or anything?
Not in a long time.
Yeah.
Because at some point, like I appreciate those guys. I still, it's just I don't know. We didn't have a falling out, but like we people
Parted
move with
ways.
different lives. Yeah, we
You
part
parted
ways.
ways. That's it. That's all.
And I still care about them. Yeah, they're they're good people that were over there. I mean,
Sure. Absolutely.
it's just that at some point it's like for me it's like that location's kind of far for me to drive. As
Eh.
I mean it's not far in the sense of like how much I drive like for work, but
Yeah,
as
but
far
now
as
you're
like
going to be going
just
to them,
shopping,
maybe. He could be
yeah,
going to
yeah,
that
of
spot.
course.
You never know.
It could be going there.
Yeah.
But I mean, as far as like just on my own personal time and just driving around, it's
Right.
like I don't
Right.
go that way. Like I
That's
go to
fair.
stuff that's much closer, or if I'm going to go
Sure.
somewhere, it's going to be for like a whole like something like an experience. Something that's going to be like a whole day's
Right.
like
Right.
outing.
Right.
So going there is like there's not much for me over there. I don't know.
Sure. I get it, Jay. I get
Yeah,
it. That makes sense.
yeah.
That makes total sense. I myself don't really try and fall back. Of course, all the places that I used to fall back on are now closed
Mm-hmm.
because I used to work for Rite Aid, man. I used to have all
Mm-hmm.
those places around. But, even now, I still run into people that I know from back in the day or whatever, and I'll stop and say hi to them or what have you because I hadn't seen them in ages. And
Mm-hmm.
then there's other times, if they recognize me and I recognize them, yeah, we'll stop and converse. But half the time, I see somebody and I'm like, oh yeah, that's Bill or that's Sandy or that's Michael or
Mm-hmm.
whatever it is. No, I stop and I look at them and I stare and I'm like, hey, and I don't ever really call out their name because I feel
Yeah,
bad if I forget their name and I just
yeah,
call them out by the wrong name and I'm just like,
yeah.
oh, shit,
Mm-hmm.
I forgot your name. But I recognize the face, so
Mm-hmm.
I wait for them usually to acknowledge me because I'm terrible at that and I don't want to be the dick.
Mm-hmm.
But
I'm
yeah,
kind of in that same boat because, like, it wasn't too long ago that I went to a 7-Eleven and
yeah.
just one that I hadn't been to for a while, and I went in there and it's like, and like she recognized me first, the cashier back there. She's
Hmm.
like,
Hmm.
hey, I'm like, oh hey, how's it going? And like,
Yep.
so she was one of my cashiers back in Walmart days, and she's
Oh,
good. She's a
okay.
good person.
Yeah.
She's really
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, and then I saw her again. It's like, oh, and she recognized your person. I'm like, oh yeah, but I
Right.
even if I recognized her, I probably wouldn't have said anything first because like, it's a long time ago. But she said something first,
Right.
like, okay, sure,
Yeah, sure, why not?
yeah.
I
I'm
get it.
not.
I
I'm not.
understand.
Again, I'm not ashamed of any of those days. It's just I'm kind of socially awkward. Is what it is.
Yeah, I can understand that. I can
Yeah.
understand that. You are a little socially awkward sometimes, but not
Mm-hmm.
not a lot. Not a lot.
Yeah, just enough.
Just
Just
enough.
right. This was
Just the right
just
amount.
right.
Just
Yeah.
the right amount, sir.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just the right amount of
Somebody's been
bitchiness.
somebody's been sleeping in my confidence. someone is still there.
That's
This self-pity is too warm. This one's too
That's
cold.
right.
This
That's
one's
right.
just right.
Look, it's a mood enhancer.
Some food enhancer. Yeah, in the shape of a suppository.
That's that's not the kind of mood I'm looking for.
No, but hey, if you want to learn about suppositories and all that kind of stuff, go watch the stream I was on for We Gotta Go from Nightcap Games. The link is in our Facebook. It's a very funny game. Thank you again, Anthony, for having me on. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
And thank you for being on our podcast last week. That was a good one.
Yeah, that was a good one too. Yeah, I liked it a lot. Yep.
That's the one that pushed us over and got us the Amazon thing, I think.
Yeah, man,
I feel like
featured. We're a
featured
podcast.
That's
man.
right. Yeah, we're like the featured players on SNL when you got the main cast, you got like Kenan Thompson, and all of a sudden, and featuring Lumpia and Latkes. Like, oh, okay. And you see those guys like maybe once in an episode, and then they end up leaving.
Yep, that's right.
That's us. That's where
right.
we are.
We're a one-hit wonder.
One hit.
We have now made our peak because we are now an Amazon feature.
That's right.
podcast.
That's as far we're gonna go.
That's as high as we're getting, baby. All right, that's as high as we're getting.
Yeah, you know.
David Letterman, if you're hearing this, we've surpassed you at this point. You're welcome.
Oh man, it's like the Jeffersons said before. Fish don't fry in the kitchen, beans don't burn.
Because don't burn on the grill. That's right.
Took a whole lot of trying just to get up.
Get up that hill. Yep.
Yeah. Now we up in the big leagues. Then I turn that bat.
As long as we live,
it's you and me, Mitch.
There ain't nothing wrong with that.
So moving on up to the east side. Good show.
That's right.
Yeah,
absolutely.
we're just rambling now because we still have a lot of time left.
No,
it has nothing to do with the articles.
Oh my god! Why do you do that, man?
Because it's true. Everybody knows. They're all like, "Why are you guys talking about nothing that has to do with the articles they read?"
It out. Yeah, don't forget to ride the D, folks. All right?
Ride the D. Ride it. Come on, ride the D. And ride it.
Ride it.
Whoop. Come on, ride the D. Oh.
Terrible.
Yeah, just clip that and put that somewhere and say, Jay of Lumpia and Latkes is quoted as saying this. Jay, what do you have to say about this comment? It's like, well, you see, it's taken out of context. And, like, are you sure, sir? Are you sure? We have evidence that says it was not taken out of context.
Yeah.
You were just saying this. You were singing it in church to a priest in the confessional, and we don't know why.
No.
Yeah.
You would never do anything like that.
No, because I wouldn't be in the church.
That's right.
Me, church? Nah.
Nope, not you.
Oh, when's the last time I was in church? Oh, man. Probably my christening.
Wow. And how old were you then?
Oh, I don't know. I was still a baby. My parents were very young. That's back when they had a bunch of Filipino friends that lived in the area.
Gotcha.
And everybody slowly moved away because it's a military town.
It is a military town. It truly is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny because like I look back at the old family movies, like the home movies. At some point, we converted them over to DVD so they wouldn't go to waste on the magnetics.
Yeah.
And like my Godfather, I was in there in the videos, and like it was like one episode, not an episode. It was
one episode. Yes.
Episode. I don't think about podcast shit, but no, it was a birthday that was over at Chuck E. Cheese back in the day, and then after we went back home and opened up my presents, and he's just sitting there, and I swear to God, he looks like a Filipino. Was Sherman Hemsley, right? George Jefferson.
Yeah.
That's what he looked like to me. I was like,
wow,
interesting. I don't know his name. I don't even know if he's still alive. I have no idea.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's crazy,
I didn't even know he was my godfather until my parents told me, like, oh yeah, that guy's your godfather. I was like, who is he? I don't even know who he is.
Yeah, is he still alive?
Is he still alive? I don't know who he is. Oh.
What happens if you guys go? Does that mean I have to go with him? Wait a minute.
Does that mean I'm going to be moving on up to the east side?
Oh, Lord. Let's hope your mom doesn't kick you out. Then you have to go call your godfather.
Yeah. And then I'll be on Netflix making a brand new show, Finding My Godfather.
Yes, I love it. I love it.
I was abandoned by my relatives and family, and now I had to go find my godfather. And somewhere along the way, I found love. I don't know. I don't know.
When I was a baby, my mommy abandoned me.
Oh.
You don't remember that one? You don't remember that line?
No, what is that? That sounds familiar.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
What is
Saving with honors, remember?
With honors, yes.
Yep.
Oh, man, that was a good movie.
Yep.
That was a good recommendation.
You're a bum, Harvard.
You're a bum. You're a bum. You're a bum, and I'm... What is it? You're a loser. You're a loser, and I'm a bum. Is that what it is?
Yep.
Yeah.
Something like that. I can't remember the greatest line. Buy, I'll buy.
I'll buy. Oh, the president's a bum, just like
That's right.
me.
That's right. He's just a bum.
He's just a bum.
Mm-hmm. Good
Shake a
movie.
bomb, shake a bomb.
Oh, Lord. You took a left turn on that one. Okay.
Sure did.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's end it now before it gets crazy.
Let's end it now, yeah, because we're just going. All right. Thanks for listening to the most unhinged episode we've had yet, because
It's the best one yet.
It's the best one yet. We'll get right. Well, that's how we're going to keep up on the Amazon feature, by doing great quality content like this.
That's right. 100%. Wholesome, nutritious. Good.
Good. We're great.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, my name is Jay.
And I'm Mitch.
Love, peace, and respect. Thanks again for y'all for staying with us and keeping us sane as we can be. We'll catch y'all again right here on the next episode of Lumpia and Latkes.
Bye for now.
If you should or would like to contact us, please find us at our Facebook page, Lumpia and Latkes. We will be glad to hear from you.